While men are still disproportionately represented in public office, an exhibit will celebrate the efforts of a group of women who challenged the status quo decades ago. Adam Uzialko has more on the Distaff Slate in Sayreville.
It was 1967 when Peggy Kerr's Distaff Slate, made up of Kerr, Dorothy Carter, Florence Koval, and Dolores Zaccardi, upended the political order in the borough of Sayreville. Facing a male-dominated political establishment, the women took the borough by storm when they won in a landslide victory in November's general election. Right down the street from Sayreville's Borough Hall, a new exhibit has opened at the Sayreville History Museum, which honors the triumph of the Distaff Slate.
I think what got them really interested in politics was that they had learned about a proposed apartment complex that was going to be built near their home. They didn't feel that the apartment complex was in their community's best interest. So they tried to raise awareness to inform their neighbors about the complex. They started going to borough council meetings, and they were able to effectively squash the development.
Emboldened by their success as citizens, the women decided to form a ticket to run for public office. It was then that they would encounter the prejudices inherent in the 1960s political system.
The opponents of the Distaff Slate were cruel in their criticism. They didn't take them seriously, and they really didn't like the challenge. When they were campaigning, their biggest priority was to form an open government.
The effort paid off with landslide victories in the Democratic primary and the general election against the Republican ticket. Kerr's children were on hand for the grand opening of the exhibit and remembered their mother's strong will and determination.
Mom was a strong-minded person. She always accomplished basically what she set out to do. She was a good, loving mother.
She was strong, but she didn't mean to make a statement though, but it's just something that she wanted to do.
I guess they had enough of the status quo politics and decided to do something about it and pulled it off.
However, in just 2 short years, the girls were out of office, unable to find the support they needed from the local party.
The Democratic Party decided to back sitting councilman Thomas Kaburski instead. When Carter and Koval's term ended, they decided to run for re-election. Again, the Democratic Party did not back them, even though they were sitting Democratic councilwomen. And when they lost the primary, they decided not to run in the general election. And that was the end of the Distaff Slate.
To learn more about the Distaff Slate, visit the exhibit at the Sayreville History Museum, located at 425 Main Street in Sayreville, open Sundays from 1:30 to 4 p.m. This has been Adam Uzialko for Greater Media Newspapers.